Hello again. Happy to be here. I came from Vilnius, from Lithuania, by bus. Took 8 hours. Nice trip. Thank you. And you know, I brought one common idea that one very clever guy, American one, Edward Deming, once told that in God we trust and everyone else need to bring data. And I think this thing also lays on non-profit sector, also fundraising sector, and us as consultants, helpers, trainers, agencies for like helping non-profits to do that. But in our countries, CEE region, undeveloped or underdeveloping fundraising sector, sometimes we are lacking of data. So what to do then? And my answer is guesstimate. Some guessing and some estimation, and make some guesstimation. So in this guesstimation mood, I will present and tell you more about Lithuania and Lithuanian fundraising sector. So to start with, about Lithuania. We are a proud small population of almost 3 million people. So it's 1/3 of London population. I checked yesterday. So it's all Lithuania, goes to 1/3 of London. And officially we have registered about 27,000 non-profits. And of course, there's a big number of that non-profits. And of course, there's some problem lays about what non-profit really is. According to Lithuanian legal system and legislation, non-profit can hold one of the 3 legal entities. It can be foundation, so it's all clear about the foundation. Everyone knows what is foundation, and in Lithuania, foundation is pretty the same. Association, and with associations, we really have a problem, because within this number, we also have big business association. And their aim is not public interest. They are not aiming to help social welfare. They mainly are lobbyistic associations, gathers to like different businessmen gathers just to be, you know, stronger voice and in discussion with governmental to lobby their, you know, decisions. So we not really call, as you know, insiders in the sector, we don't really call them non-profits. And the other problem with public establishment or public organization in Lithuania, it's another kind of legal form of legal entity in Lithuania. And this number, so 11,000, more than 11,000, it covers also public institutions like schools and museums and big, huge governmental hospitals. And it is also not really non-profit, but according to Lithuanian law, they have the same legal form as non-profit can get. So I looked through another number just to try to get the real or more realistic number of non-profits in Lithuania. So in Lithuania, if you want to receive donations from individuals or legal entities like enterprises, you need to have the status of beneficiary. So in Lithuania, we have about 18,000 of those beneficiaries, but also in this number, some public institution as the same hospitals and the same museums is involved. Another number is 14,000 organizations receive that income tax. The same as what was mentioned in Slovakia, Romania, Czech Republic. No, Czech Republic. Okay, exactly. So we do have the same, only for individuals, no corporations there. 1.2% of income tax can be distributed and dedicated. And within this number also, at the moment, public institutions like public schools and hospitals are involved, but starting 2025, only real non-profits will be involved in this tax dedication system. And this problem about what is non-profit in Lithuania is well known for government, of course. We are talking loudly with our Minister of Social Affairs responsible for non-profit policy, with government, etc. So their solution to indicate the real number of non-profits in Lithuania was to establish official register. Like official bureau, like center of register in Lithuania established non-profit register 2 years ago. And what is interesting part, that register is based on self-declaration. So every single head and CEO of the organization can fill in a very simple form and declare themselves as non-profit. So at the moment in that register, I checked, it's about 3,000 organizations declared themselves as NGO. And I would say that more or less this number, about 3,000, I'm guesstimating that it's more realistic than that huge 27,000. But also within this 3,000 organization, I found taxi drivers labor union in that. So labor union also, it's not very, very clearly non-profit, as we understand that in Lithuania. So also I would guesstimating that more or less there's some kind of, not very, how to say, accurate, this number. So I'm going to second point of my presentation about giving trends in Lithuania. The same World Giving Index, and we are proudly holding the ranking of 83. I know that Slovakia 53, Poland is number 16. How it's possible, I don't know. But but you don't know either, okay. But still, despite the fact that we are at the 83 ranking, we made a quite big jump. And of course, we are happy about that our nearest and dearest neighbor, Latvia, is at ranking 111. So we are very happy to beat them in that. Yes. Estonia is higher, but I'm not talking about Estonia. How about philanthropic sector in Lithuania? So how much Lithuanian donates? So official statistic bureau gave me a number from 2001, and it is 201 million euro. And of course, majority of the money is money. And then we also have goods donated and we have service donated. And you can see also several remarks next to that 201 million, because we also have several problems with this. So first problem I was talking, it's non-profit. So it's not clear whether it's non-profit or not non-profit, whether it's just charitable giving to, social welfare or like non-profit social purpose organization or not. And the other thing, it's donation. This number also includes not only pure philanthropic charitable money, it also includes sponsorships. Because according to Lithuanian law, beneficiary can also be, for instance, professional basketball club. And we really love basketball. And if basketball wants to have sponsor to make, communication or to make business companies logo on the t-shirts of basketball players, so it's purely like, marketing money. It's advertising money. But according to Lithuanian law, to avoid some taxes and avoid, complications, you are giving that advertising money as a donation. So I would assume that in this 201 million euros, there's approximately maybe 1/4 of the money is more sports and big cultural events sponsorship money came from, advertising type of giving, but not pure philanthropic money. And of course, we don't have at the moment official statistics from 2002, but I'm very sure that it should be at least 270 or even more million euros, because we really see emerging giving. And you can see this 27.6 million euros just distributed through that income tax. I just told about that. And giving trends. So also the question was Lithuanian population and other population reaction and response to Ukrainian events, and we can see that really very positive tendency. So we have donating money, it's increasingly, and do not contributing in any way. Just people saying that I do not, participating in this, doing good thing. So we really have decreasing that number. So, and I would say that these trends are really positive. So despite the fact that it's not as high as in 2022 in March or February at the very beginning of the war, but still we do have, we still have bigger numbers than it was in 2001. And the numbers and some data from Lithuanian given portal, 88% went to Ukraine-related projects, different kind of social projects, aiming to help Ukrainian refugees, also animals, also children, also elderly. And the second biggest group is children and family. Before the war, it was the biggest category of social projects. And majority of, I don't know, other organizations thinks, or some of organizations thinks that Ukraine took their donors. But we see in Lithuania, and looking at the data, that yes, a bit smaller amount fundraised for other causes than Ukraine, but it was not, not all. I think maybe it's 15 or 10%, maybe less. But also it's connected with the fact that organizations that not working with Ukrainian cause, they stopped communicating. They stopped their fundraising activity for some time. So, of course, donors did not respond, and they were responding to Ukraine. That was obvious cause. And the last part, fundraising and fundraisers. In Lithuania, how many fundraisers do you have in your countries?
No one knows.
No one knows. Guesstimate.
First you have to define who is fundraiser in fact.
Okay.
It is not that easy.
Okay, it's not an easy question. Okay.
Is an employee on a regular contract, or is a freelance doing this work from time to time?
Okay. So maybe person who holds a title of fundraiser or holds function in his job, his or her job description. So I think that in Lithuania we have 40 fundraisers that call themselves fundraisers. 40. And Jan and Anvar met most of them. Lucky you guys. Yeah, but of course we do have huge potential. So we started initiative Fundraising at LT to talk more about fundraising, to professionalize the sector, and to put fundraising on the agenda of nonprofits as a very important and crucial process for financial sustainability. So in 2 years, we had 292 participants in different kind of conference, trainings, and consultations we provided from 150 nonprofits, and at the moment we do have almost 200 subscribers of our newsletter. So I would say that despite the fact at the moment it's about 40 fundraisers officially calling themselves fundraisers, but still we do have a really bigger potential in that. And we truly believe that it's not possible to strengthen the thing if you cannot measure it. And as we couldn't find how to measure the competencies of fundraisers in Lithuania, and we could not understand how good Lithuanian fundraisers are, or what their strengths or weaknesses, we developed our own tool. It's 62 questions, it's online self-evaluation, free form, and it's 5 fields. And after filling the form, immediate after filling in the form, the final result coming with the answer. What or how good you at fundraising are. So you can be expert, senior fundraiser, junior fundraiser, or learner. Yeah, and what are the results of Lithuanian 2 years? At the moment, we do have this test available online. So at the moment, we have a majority of test takers. It was at level C, 108 people at level C, and the Lithuanians are best at institutional fundraising grants. We are very good application writers, and we are not so good in individual giving, also in business and corporate fundraising also. So we built Fundraising LT Pro program just to become the first competency program in Lithuania, because we had no courses, no university programs, nothing for that. So we built the program, we tested it. Also Eduard and Jan was our international trainers in that, and the result also, we can see that we put majority of from level C to level B, and it gives, show us some kind of impact that we are possible to make. So final remark, data and any kind of guesstimation is nothing without passionate people. So please welcome Lithuanian fundraisers.